Presented as an aside amidst the broader Hellboy and Hell story arc, The Three Gold Whips is an elegantly simple story that implicitly redefines Hellboy's long and difficult journey and the innately human qualities that define his heroism. The origin for the story is a folk tale collected by the Brothers Grimm titled The Devil and His Grandmother, in which three soldiers sell their souls to the devil for gold, and one of said soldiers seeks the devil's grandmother for help in evading his soul's collection. The Hellboy version is quite faithful to the Grimm version, with just some minor modifications to align it to the Hellboy universe, and with the important, or arguably unimportant, inclusion of Hellboy as a companion on the quest. There's no fight scenes here, no gunplay, no sorcery. Both the Grimm and Mignola's version speak to the terrors of the world juxtaposed with the randomness of charity, that there is malevolent evil out there, but also people willing to help, even for inscrutable reasons. They're simply compelled. In his commitment to irresolution, a staple of Hellboy comics, Mignola presents the tale within a casual atmosphere of wandering impulses and polite fellowship rather than the passionate grandeur of a Dante or Milton. This hell is kind of low-key despite its stakes. The emotions are there, however, just simmering beneath the surface. Jules Delot, the seeker of the salvation, exudes a quiet desperation couched in the trauma of warfare and the polite mannerisms that he abides by at all costs. This makes him an effective foil for Hellboy, a character here bereft of meaning and purpose, frozen essentially in a hell of his own creation. With nothing better to do, he chooses to help somebody, therein restaging his origin and the valorous threads of heroism. Their quest meanders towards a solution comprised of mostly random luck. The demon's grandmother, despite having a vested interest in the harvesting of souls, hides them away to eavesdrop on the demon, and they thus learn the solution to a riddle that saves Jules. Hellboy's identification with others is made apparent in a pair of scenes. First, when Jules identifies Hellboy as a soldier, and notes, "It leaves a mark, doesn't it?" And again in the final page when Hellboy meets the other soldiers and invites them drinking. Read in the context of Hellboy and Hell's broader meditation on ennui, or depression, or even a midlife crisis specifically, the story makes a somewhat beautiful argument that life is dark and difficult, but that some people are willing to help, and that's what makes them heroes. The final panel quietly articulates the value of this viewpoint, with a caption reading, "Jules-Eugène Delot died in Paris at midnight, August 1819. On the stone wall near his body, someone, or something, has etched these words, 'His soul, his own.'"